Bloodseeker, Bane, and then a range
Whoa,
carry with ET.
That's really
this
cool.
Is, Zinky's playing co-op, so...
It's harassing, that's for sure. It actually does kind of keep people's HP low.
They're going to switch things up, and
Bat's literally just sitting here waiting for them to scout the lane so that he can go versus the Bloodseeker, I think. He's going to head top. So IG's solution to making sure they get the right lanes is to basically not go to lanes until they see the enemy. Arrow hits bottom. Bane in trouble. This could be a first blood. 1 or 2 more right clicks. Needs to get a brain sap off. Does do so, but still going to get the kill. Q's Undying off to a hot start.
this is what you want, absolutely, out of IG. And as you mentioned, they're going to be trying to get this lane working.
Clock gets a bottle. This could be dangerous. Oh, sorry, gets a haste rune. I'm thinking bottle. Someone's got a queued up ball. He's going top. They want these kills.
For it, the Stomp is trying to interrupt it, but it's not going to happen. And this Bloodseeker in some trouble. He wanted to go for a couple more of those last hits, but
He's just like, can I get a last hit before I die? No. Not the case.
just going to be a farm fest, continuing to see that. Kind of a different sort of lane again for the Queen of Pain. We don't often see it in the safe lane. We did for a while ago. What's been the change, do you think? That is it just the lane matchup? What's going on here?
I think it's a hero that ZQ is comfortable on. Oh, he gets leapt on, forced to blink back, but strong laning hero. I think this is a game where lanes matter a lot as top lane. Speaking of lanes, the dive coming. SR, if he salves up, gets quite a decent amount of heal, and that's going to save his life.
Oh my goodness, that was so close. If he could have gotten one more hit earlier, it would have been a kill, but...
Bloodseeker's sick of it. He doesn't want to verse this bat anymore. If he keeps going up there, he's just going to keep on dying, so they send the Quap, who can always blink away should she get spammed by the napalms.
Arrow connecting, but the silence is going to be there as well as they have the Nightmare onto one, trading hits as well. He gets pushed back by the cogs there, and, well, Bane is never going to live through that. Now with the battery assault as well from Baboka, they need to sit in the creep wave here. Needs to kill some creeps as well to get that extra bit of heal. They dodged the decay, actually, but still going to go down.
Wow, Miranda played that so well. Backed off out of the silence, and the second it wore off, he
really has been hampered by that early pressure that he faced against the Batrider.
Meanwhile, Clockwork, level 5 as well. He's going to have a very fast level 6. He probably won't even need the tome.
Q with the DD bottled.
Nice kill. Had a killing spree. 259 gold. Decent chunk of change. ZYD's not done. He wants more perhaps, but...
That was level 6 Clockwork that he got right after he went in on the Queen of Pain. Maybe if there's one other creep there, he could have found a kill with the Chase and Battery Assault and Mirana, but no such luck. They are bringing a lot of heroes top for Serenity right now.
They Nightmare into a silence. I think they may want to just disengage. DK's going to hold his ground. He's got 21 charges. Yeah, the Rupture
in the arrow. It connects as well onto the Queen of Pain. She's going down low, but they will kill off XXS as they look for more. Fiend's Grip on top of them. They lose the Queen of Pain, but they are going to find more in return. And meanwhile, over here to the side, Q drops the Tombstone. This is going to be given over to the Storm. And everything looking okay right here for Serenity as they, even chasing further forward. They should back out, though.
Yeah, the Undying kind of came in a bit too late. Gets the Tombstone down when the fight's already in a bad place, and itemizing to be this like kind of tanky frontliner alongside the Bloodseeker. I wouldn't be surprised to see like a blink into BKB this game, not prioritizing like the Orchid utility type items. That's more the Storm's job to do damage and carry the game.
Oh, movement in right now. Bobica, he hits him on the TP in, but they still managed to find the ET. Can they burst these heroes down? ET, he's going to be able to get a stomp off here to try and interrupt the team fight. He catches it on a 3. The Earth Splitter coming through. The Sonic Wave isn't enough damage, though. They can't bring them down. The Tombstone is already there, and with 2 dead, they buy back on the ET. It looked good for a moment.
Yep. It was the Undying factor. The last team fight at top, he wasn't really there at the start. This time around, he's there with a Tombstone. They know what's coming their way. They need to be careful, though. They still may get caught out here. Hookshot has a long initiation as Clockwork.
SRF looking forward.
Too late. The hook is off the mark. But bigger kills. They don't see the Bloodseeker.
Oh, the Storm. He gets caught with no mana, though. And they are going to find him now. This is a big one.
And Bloodseeker. Do they have a stun? Who gets out barely in time. Surprise. I think he had to get to the shop. He didn't have a TP either, so be zapping people all over the place. Screaming at him as well, throwing some nasty poison. It's going to be pretty entertaining to see this Quap, I feel.
Oh, this is a really nice play here. They know immediately where aggressive is going to be, and look at the damage.
Whew. Holy moly, he just melted. They can start chaining together some kills, because they've only had 4 kills so far, but their lineup is kind of hitting that peak where they've got the damage now to find these picks. They are sure as hell looking for them. Stomp could hit 3 here.
And forward, it's going to
They're gonna
connect
hit 1.
only onto 1. He's behind the tower, though, as well. Needs to run away now as this team fight is all kinds of crazy. They are probably going to lose the Bane. She tries to get Force Staff away, but the pullback is also there. Onto the Queen of Pain. She has her blink, but the stun is there. The silence, it's going to be a kill. Onto the Queen of Pain.
That's a nice pickup as they go looking for more, and they should get more. PYW on the ET. They just got a bit too over-aggressive there. Killing the Mirana was not enough to suddenly expose yourself in that top lane. IG's teamfight and tanky frontliners is just still too formidable.
Although they are going to spot the Batrider here. No dust available, and because of that, looks like Batrider will escape the leap forward, the chase, the damage is there.
I don't know if he can TP out.
He's
He can't. Yeah, he's just going to die to the right click, so he doesn't actually... He BKBs and dies. That's doubly bad.
And now they found the Storm Spirit as well. It's all falling apart. It was looking good a second ago, but the bait is there to save a day, and Storm Spirit was able to get away.
Yep.
And immediately, you see Serenity backing out again. They don't want to get caught by this. And in the top lane, Queen of Pain hiding away. You also see the Storm Spirit here nearby the river. The chase is coming, though. Need to be careful. They move forward, the jump forward, able to catch onto that Bloodseeker. BKB out already, and looks like immediately they're trying to take this fight a little bit further, see if they can take down the Tombstone. I don't think you can fight this, though. They need to escape from here, and looks like they're going to end up losing 2, maybe more if these zombies are chasing them down.
Yeah, great Tombstone on the high ground. Ooh,
Good
DK
Force
didn't
Staff.
quite get in range for the stun. Dragon Tail will not connect, but 36 armor when he's not next to the tower. He's about to get a huge amount of health regen when he completes the heart.
Feels like IG might have an inkling that something is happening here. Batrider goes up on the high ground, able to find himself the Bane. They miss on the arrow, but it hits instead onto the Bloodseeker. The follow-up stun is there, and now trying to turn this back around. They've already lost 1, gonna lose the Bloodseeker as well, and everybody else needs to get the hell out of Dodge. Although,
catch the ET here.
2 is going to go down, and again, IG.
They're just too damn tanky, too unkillable. Thank goodness she went Dagon situation, because without that, I don't know how they have damage, and Roshan will succumb to IG's great team fight, and we'll see what Team Serenity do now that they're facing off against an Aegis on aggressive Mirana.
Oh, this Queen of Pain again. Lassoed, caught, in trouble, into the stun, and one downside of going Blink Dagon on Queen of Pain is you die very easily. Yep. Especially when you're on treads. treads. Oh, man. Grip.
Where Storm coming in as well.
It's a big... Well, no, it's not a big kill.
SRF is here. I don't even know if they have to kill him.
Oh, man. This is a really sad life right now if you're the Team Serenity. Everything is falling apart.
No, it's perfect. You got the bounty rune. That's calculated. Calculated feat. His death is actually probably worth it for that bounty rune. But they just feel like they have to go do something. They can't just sit back and lose full control of the map and watch their opponents take the game.
Well, mid lane, Storm is showing here. We'll see if they're able to catch, as it does look like DK is going to be moving forward. They jump immediately into 1. That Storm lassoed and just going to be stunned. Oh, good Nightmare, but it's not going to be good enough. He's still dead, and off to the side. They're just chasing down these heroes. Bloodseeker trying to run away to no avail. This is IG just being dominant in this one, and the hook shot able to thread the needle through the zombies. They find a 5-man wipe.
That is probably just game right there. They're not going to GG out, of course. This is for a slot of TI. It is just game 1 of a best of 3, but off of that team fight,
he does manage to hit the creep wave there and then get some of the way out. Let's think about blinking, but of course broken there.
Backdoor protection hasn't come back up yet. No.
Stop to follow. They have the rupture there, and the chase forward for more. They lasso and able to catch onto the Bane. A lot of damage coming out here, but not nearly enough. All the healing in the world. XXS living through this as Serenity is going to whimper out of this game, it looks like.
Yeah, backdoor protections come back up, but hey, there's another creep wave. Storm needs to catch it now. It's too late, it looks like. Backdoor protection is gone. Mid-Rax is gone. And Storm didn't even catch those creeps in mid, so they can go bottom now as well for a second lane of Rax.
Well, we all get excited about some crazy builds, some crazy plays. At the end of the day, if you're, well, this far behind, it might not end up working out regardless.
I think 3 heroes that all need a decent amount of farm that can be playmakers, but also aren't like amazing guaranteed initiators. Like, it's not like those like Sand Kings or Bats. I mean, speaking of Bat, there we go. He does his thing, lasso and arrow. They've been hitting this combo all day long. And they'll get themselves another kill. GG is called.
Well, very well executed game from Invictus Gaming. This is almost a carbon copy of what we saw from them a little bit earlier on. Just pressing the tempo and constantly pushing forward. I don't know. We gotta see some changes in the next game from Serenity, but.
Wow. I kind of dig on this IG draft. I think the Axe can play a pretty good tempo. I've got faith in SRF. It's going to come down to this TA, of course, if she can keep tempo, but...
It's very easy to go for those dives, and TA going to bring out a bottle now. Not going for the fast bottle, going for the Aquila first, but knowing that runes can be a big difference maker, and it's worth getting the bottle to pick them up. Bottom lane, bit of a clash breaking out.
Fine aggressive, lots of damage, and that's going to be first blood. They need to try and take down this tombstone here. They managed to get the kill with the soul rip there, but that means the tombstone will go down. Q giving away some gold to the clock. There was one placed by both team, and it looks like they will not be able to take it away with the TA. Meanwhile, top lane, Warlock's still just living that poverty life. Healing up the Morph whenever possible. Well, they will take through a big stack, stealing away a couple of those. Not bad for the Morph.
Not bad at all. Morph is getting a lot of farm in this lane. And Lena's, again, yeah, these rotations working out fantastic.
1 to 3 in great place so far, coming in from Team Serenity.
Yep. Making it work. Their lanes have, for the most part, gone very well. The mid lane maybe being the one slight exception. As
Bulbaka.
Potential kill coming in. No lift, though.
He just hides away in the trees, able to get out of there. Now they're going to try and find the stun. Does miss it there. Light Strike Array. They're going to be able to find it with the setup from the Cogs. And that is going to be a dead TA.
Very nicely done. Getting him right on the edge of the detection. And
Smorflane taking some harassment here from SRF, but really, Morph doesn't need to be that worried in this lane anymore, I feel like, until something like a blink comes out, and that type of initiation is a hook shot. Going to be able to find aggressive yet again, and they get the kill with the bounty runes coming up. It's all coming up Serenity.
it is. They're just kind of steamrolling through this early game. 10 minutes in, they've got a 3k lead. Just making sure to limit the TA's farm. Even if it gets dewarded, TA does have a sentry in pocket. Just going to stop a spawn or two coming out.
Lina needs to be careful here mid. Warlock actually has the ulti behind him. They managed to find one and blow him up.
He just ran to 3 heroes here, and Lina, caught out completely.
But the turnaround, they take down aggressive right at the start. They do lose the Lina.
He got blinked on. The TA blink had just come up with a double damage as well. That was when IG wanted to fight, and
we've got the blink Deso. We've got the blink on Axe. They're smoking up.
I just don't see this working with Warlock. This initiation is going to be so rough. If they blink in together, I think they just melt.
Meanwhile, they jump forward. They find themselves one.
That's Lesh. Got to stick with the team. They get a quick pick off. They need to play around the Morphling, and the Lesh track just kind of got off the same page as the rest of the team there. And I like Morphling's build, even though they're the suboptimal, like not suboptimal, they're the unusual items as well. I just think these Bloodstones are a bit overvalued by this team.
I completely agree. Like, Yule's just so freaking great against the Axe and for everything, and there's a lot of it. But again, this is not what he feels like he needs to do. And
absolutely, it's working. They're finding kills. He's finding farm.
So Morphling Manta has himself a Morbid Mask on top of it with the Dragonlance. Scotty next, much more the right-clicking build to try and take down towers, which I really love to see.
This is like also a great build for fighting a TA.
I can't get there.
Didn't have much mana in his regular form as well, so couldn't really wave in. Top lane, TA. They just get solo killed. The Edict.
Oh my god. The buckler value from GQ.
See,
that's awesome.
These are items I like to see. This buckler, Aquila, like Aquila want into buckler Yules. That sounds like a utility less build for the offlane. The Bloodstone's kind of cool because it gives you all these stats and health, but
oh no, an aggressive, just light strike to raid, dead and done.
Dead?
This might...
He's just destroying them. Gonna kill this tomb with these. Still has an Aegis as well, and you can't really fight into this upheaval.
Yet again, they catch their Q, gonna drop down. They do burn through the Aegis, not bad, as they were stealing the Laguna Blade on Rubik.
It's still not great, though. They're going to lose possibly just Rax here. They don't have buyback on Veno or TA. They're down both their cores, and yep, mid Rax going to fully go down. Theoretically could consider threatening top, although I think we may just see them fall back with these respawns coming soon.
Axe is like, I'm jungling, guys. See you later. I don't want none of this.
Great way to end the night for China. Before we get ourselves into some CIS Dota action. We saw the CIS crew rocking up, but things have to kind of settle down here a bit.
Oh, and Vizrun, they find themselves one. They're going to get the second caught as well. On two fronts, the battle is brewing. And guess what? Serenity's winning both of them. So they take down Bobica as well. The right clicks are there. And meanwhile, Aggressive needs to get back inside the base.
Sure, Bobica just wasn't using the lift to lift the Clockwork out. That was a bit weird.
He's got a lot of armor.
Yeah, he's going to have a decent amount of health now with the Skadi. Even when he's full Agi, I feel like he's still, 1,500 health roughly on full Agi.
Jeez.
And an axe bring him down.
Maybe going to be the last hurrah as they look for a blade mill opening.
Axe is already down, but he is smoked up, so he should be able to get the jump on. They've already backed off. They're not going to get a chance to do it.
Oh, they pop in the drums. You can sense it. They just want that call so badly. A very upsetting first game for them. Are looking amazing in this game number 2.
Yeah.
Off the back of this Morphling.
This game's getting pretty out of hand. Morphling now it's got a Butterfly queued up. He's found the Ancient stacks.
Oh, they're looking for it immediately.
There's the blade
Fatal
mail.
Bonds. The turn on. No, he gets him. He dropped him down. The second chop. They kill him off.
As things were looking a bit too grim for the Radiant side, they show some signs of life. They get 3 kills out of it. Morphling has no buyback. What
looking for
can
more.
they do?
They found a 4. He's gone as well here if he's not careful.
Maybe they have a fit. ZYD's getting chased, but SRF doesn't get him with the blink.
I thought that he had time to get off. I mean, because the rock came in, right? Like, what was stopping him? Just too long of duration?
Just the call with the blade mail. It's
okay. The movement over from the Undying might signal to them that a smoke is coming. In fact, they're going to be...
Oh, Roche has respawned very fast.
This is scary. Smoke here as well. Do they try and bait out one of these Morphling illusions? They could go for it.
Bottom lane, meanwhile, Xinq's an aggressive duking it out.
Uh-oh.
But the teamfight will break out. They take out Undying.
Yeah, there's a jump forward as well. They're already on to XXS as the waveform jumps forward. That's TA done. No buyback, 80 seconds, and Roche is the call. They did lose the Lesh.
Or worst case scenario, he gets picked off, but his team are able to get some kills and take Roshan, is what ends up happening.
Aegis and Cheese going to be the look for them now, and if they want to, you can just run down a lane, it feels like, almost.
Then go back in, but you need some kind of plan of attack here, and, well, you don't need one yet, because it does feel like Serenity are happy to just back off, finish their items first. They do have a Butterfly coming for Morphling. He's just 1,000 gold away.
And just like that, they do find themselves the Axe. He has not popped his Blade Mail, and now the right click's coming in. He's done.
They may be able to push off that. I think you tell Morphling, dude, stop farming. Yeah, he just stopped killing an Ancient camp. He was trying to finish his Butterfly. He was very close to it, but with a kill like that, you actually just go high ground.
All right. Maybe eventually, see if they can find a pick off here. They're going to walk forward into the base, actually, just prepping for this. And they found Aggressive. Not expecting to get hooked from behind, but he is instantly going to evaporate. And Serenity in the base, looking for more now. They do have a Axe Call if they want to use it, but to make sure it's that perfect one. They also stole the waveform. Axe looking for his opening here now.
Morph is happy to get going on right now. 30 seconds left on Aegis. If you're IG, you just try and time it so that you go in with Aegis expiring.
Or call into the other side of it. They're blowing up the Lina. She's already dead, but back up in 20 seconds. Can they bend back into here in time? There's the stun on to 2. Xinq doing a lot of damage as SRF is starting to fall down low and will eventually die. 3 dead on the side of IG. The only one left is maybe one more call from the Axe, but he is getting it broken by a zombie. Pretty emblematic of how rough this game is right now.
Aegis steamrolled through them this game. They had such a good early game, never looked back, and force a Game 3 decider.
Oh, it was just about to expire right there as well, but obviously the game done. Just a little bit of salt in the wounds right there, but my goodness, Team Serenity, I have got to say, these guys are very, very entertaining.
It's also like how much actual damage is there on IG side to take advantage of that. This last pick
It's a Luna.
Does it kind of changes it?
That's some pretty good 5-man. They've got the right clicks this time.
Level 2.5 on a lot of their heroes in their trialing, so they're going to be getting perhaps a fast level 3 here.
And maybe you can as well see Serenity try and farm up this camp while it's happening, because they're going to have access to this large creep. Snowball forward here on to the Silencer. Arcane Curse on to 3, still taking some damage there, and First Blood going to be drawn. Meanwhile, Morphlane does still hold on to Waveform. It's going to be a little bit of damage trade over in Waveform to high ground.
You're feeling okay. And Morphling 25 CS behind the Luna, but not too far behind the Luna that you're too worried. Oh, down bottom, here comes Luna.
Yeah, this is a good rotation, but Q also trying to
Can't
run.
TP.
Does end up popping the split for this even. That seems a little excessive.
Yeah, that was honestly not needed. But, well, making sure they get the tower deny. I love that rotation from Aggressive. It was just so good knowing that he needed to get there to stop the tower from going down, and also it's a big kill to get. Pugnus having a free farm lane. He's about to push a tower. Go and stop that from happening.
But this game, do you feel like it's as clear cut?
Not that simple, but it is obviously if Morphling has a good game, he is going to be able to outcarry the Luna, I would say. But the 5-man from IG can be pretty scary. That thought.
Look at this now. The
great
hook shot in. They've also got the Death Prophet coming from behind. Has the Exorcism going. They bring him down in time. They do manage to kill off the Clockwork, and now Death Prophet in no man's land. Just going to get destroyed. They brought more coming from IG, and they will manage to take down 4.
Aggressive was in the perfect position for the Eclipse, flanking him from behind. No creeps to tank any of the damage.
Going for that Morbid Mask first.
Yep. Same build as last game, different order. He gets the mask before the Dragon Lance this time. Last game he had the Dragon Lance into the mask because he wasn't being harassed, but this time he wants the sustain. The mask allows him to farm jungle, gives him just that health regen. They can play around Global Silence with a hookshot. They want to fight this.
Able to get it right on time, and they do still have the Blue Spell, which they're going to use now. The Silence is still there onto the Tusk. He is going to die, but XGJ running
stole
away.
A tombstone, tomb on tomb.
They're able to make that one work. They're trying to blow through it as quickly as possible, but they're losing it rapidly. PYW getting away from them for the moment. The jump forward. ZZZ going crazy right now. A very low agi, but Q, they end up losing him.
Aggressive. He blows him up.
Made the play. He will pay for it.
Yeah, that's still a heavy defeat for IG. Great team fight. Morphling showing up with a tombstone. Get this without any immediate exchange from Serenity. They are setting up to go for this tier 2 bottom, scouting behind the tower. TP does start rolling in. Baboka
found immediately.
Yeah.
Able to get him. There is going to be the Arcane Curse connects onto the Lesh. He still should fall here as they get within range. The Pugna Ward down. Global Silence to follow as well. They're immediately going to buy back with Dusk. Do they really want to fight into this right now? Exorcism hasn't even been used yet, but he's TPing in. The Earth Splitter able to hit onto 2 as XTC going to be pushed back as well. There's the Dual Scepter lift up as XSS does live, but that jump forward, they find it with this Morphling, and he's switching over. He's getting down very low. Can he live through this? Trying to get himself out of here, but he's still living. Now aggressive. He's happy as a clam. The long duration stunt, but he gets clapped to death with one last hit from the Brewmaster. And meanwhile, ZYD just going forward. Is in trouble. He might end up going down. The Sharks, they don't block him off. He falls at the last second. Snowball. Do you really want to go into this even further? The Silence. He can't get it off, but he looks like he might end up dying as well. Death Prophet. Even though you got this morph, you got to be careful about the Ghost Lady.
I don't know if that's worth it in the end, giving ZYD a triple kill, getting the full team wipe. That definitely is a huge confidence booster for Team Serenity, who just win a massive team fight underneath the tier 2 tower. They take the tower as well. Global Silence is just going to go uncountered, but perhaps Team Serenity are just feeling a little bit hesitant as they do find Aggressive in the jungle.
This is a really scary time. They don't have Flare as they're going to look over to the side, but Aggressive hiding away. Finds him. They got him here as well. The pings come out. They've got vision. The global is there. And immediately, this Luna is going to die. They're looking for more as well. Chasing down another XSS. Nowhere left to go. He's gone. 3 dead. No buyback. Let's go, Roche, baby.
That was just perfect play. They may even just go down the mid lane. They've already got this lane pushed out very far. And without buybacks, that could just be a lane of racks. These heroes do not defend at all.
This building is gone in an instant. And
this melee racks is gone.
All right, Serenity making it happen early on, 22 minutes, and they want to go to TI. Chasing forward, it's a lot of damage out there right at the start. They switch over, take the Undying, but it's the lift up already. The Brewmaster split has him up in the air, didn't get the Tombstone down either. Can they kill any of these heroes off as Clockwork in a little bit of a scary spot? They jump forward and do take down that Morphlane.
Oh, a bit overzealous there. Definitely, they had the same wrong idea as me. That melee Rax was not gone. Respawning just in time with the Brew split to start the fight off. Well, without the Exorcism, we saw the melee Rax kept alive at about 400 health. They could have like thrown all their bodies, and I think they would have gotten the melee Rax, but I don't actually think that's worth it in the end there. The Death Prophet, the Pugna could have just gone in, thrown another blast or two, but instead they're going to fight now.
Yeah, no Eclipse, no Brew split. It's time to go back in.
Absolutely.
Do they just run down mid again?
They might. Morphling's back in 10 seconds time. Can they go? They're pinging it. They're like, this melee Rax is low. They have no ults. Let's go, boys. Radiant Sentry's just out of range, and here we go.
They don't have any way to defend against this right now, as they're just going to walk forward, and this is the type of Dota we like to see. The lift up onto one, as they are going to take that Undying already right in the front. As
12 seconds until Morph, and that's when the Tombstone's going to go the other way, but looks like Serenity don't really care about a range Rax. They're happy to back off.
Bobica going to walk up here towards the top lane. They had to TP heroes back to the base to deal with the push that was coming in, but now...
This is the walk into Roche, and they just walk straight in. This was kind of a Roche sneak, because they're showing heroes elsewhere on the map, and those heroes may not even get hunted down. Pugna's juking in the trees. Uh-oh, walks back in, though.
Yeah, they spotted out the Undying who popped his Flesh Golem. And now, they're chasing forward for this. They got eyes on him. He's going to go down.
Morphling want to take the Tombstone? No, he wants to hold on to his Morph. It would have expired fairly fast, so I don't think he feels like he would have had the Tombstone for the high ground push there. They're going to Glyph now, and we'll see if they can defend this push. Morphling gets chipped pretty low.
Damage trying to rack up as well as the tower is falling. And guess what? They also have creeps in mid, so even if they kill off that other one, it almost doesn't matter. SRF jumps forward. There's going to be the split already at the start. They're trying to burn through these to lift up on a DP, but she's kind of fine with this.
Clockwork getting pretty low here.
Some trouble.
There's a hook shot. They won't get a chance to use it.
They do go down there. The rest of them backing out. And with the split down, Bobica, can he interrupt this? Walrus punches the wrong target. Okay, they turn around with the global. They get out with some, and now it looks like ZYD trying to TP, not going to happen.
The physical damage was just enough to bring him down. IG keeping their hopes alive.
Yeah, because you've got that longer duration, too. So conceivably, if you win a fight, you could stay Luna, and then things get really good. But
it just kind of...
this courier.
There we go. It kind of increases your health pool, too, because you can like do all this damage and push with Luna, get low health, and then morph back to your true form, and then you're back to full health.
But he's just going to drop the Tombstone there and go for the barracks. They don't have a great answer for this. He has the BKB as well if they want to use it. Aggressive going forward. They've already got the global silence that's coming out, though, to interrupt this and turning their sights now onto this Luna. He's going to run away for the moment. SRF gets the split off as well. They need to focus down this building before they start to get lifted. And
just no glyph.
ZZ's low on mana, but the Aegis is already down. Snowball to turn this one as well. Bobica came in the backside of this, but he's starting to get completely destroyed here by the DP ulti, and everybody's out.
They saved the Luna with that Cyclone, but unfortunately they're just going to get out. They take the racks, they back off. Can IG chase for kills? They really want to right now. They know they're kind of weak without the Exorcism, but Exorcism is back online, and they are ready to actually force things here.
I love to see this.
Glyph is ready this time. And they're just going to start chipping away buildings, looking to brute force it.
There's the split that comes out right at the start, and they are going to try and force back one. It's still a lot of damage onto these Brewlings. They need to be a little bit careful as...
Tusk is coming in from behind. They see him, though.
Oh, they got eyes on him, able to isolate him and force him away right now with the rest of the heroes. So, team fight kind of split off to two different sections, and Tusk still getting away. They missed that hook shot.
Oh, they see him now.
Snowball.
He looks mighty dead.
26 in already for the silencer with Tusk dead.
But Exorcism wearing off. He's going to go back to the DP. We'll see if they still go for this push.
Jump forward, trying to force them out. Can they do it? The global comes out again, and now they're starting to burn through the blade mill. Aggressive is dropping incredibly low. They're taking him down. ZZZ is taking them down one by one. Bobica's there as well. Q is taking a ton of damage. They drop the Tombstone for themselves. And with everybody falling, can they kill off any of these other heroes? ZRF, no life left. Way forward, everybody's buying back. They might need to back out of here at this point as Well, Soul Rip as well, trying to live through this.
Gonna
Well,
wait for him
waveform again
soon.
in a second. This Morphling, they want the
degrab.
kills so badly, but it's not happening. Another decay, another turnaround. He gets forced again. A little bit of a misplay there. It looks like it is finally going to go down.
Yeah, they finally bring him down. Tower gets down to 30 health there. Going back in when Exorcism was down, perhaps a bit overzealous, but they forced out countless buybacks. It feels like it was 4 or 5 buybacks
Look at
on
this
that
whole
Radiant
screen
side.
is filled.
Yeah, that was, I see 4 buybacks from the Radiant. Everyone except Undying buys back. On the Dire side, it was 2 or 3 buybacks. Pugna
They're going into a fortification right now.
pops a glyph as he Mask of Madness, slow down the push.
Stone down. Morphling is back up.
They feel confident though. I think they just feel desperate actually. Morphling.
Oh, hook shot onto 2. They got him caught. The 4-step away. The global to follow. And the pony is going
They
to
go
be
Morphling
forced
in the
back.
air though.
And again, they lift him up. The Exorcism's still going, though, and they're holding on. Pugna's going to be back up in 7 seconds.
Importantly, the DP ult's being used, so if they don't get kills in a successful team fight off this, Team Serenity will have to slow things down a bit. Boca just going to TP out from the trees, as both teams will disengage. Long wait for him. SRF is caught out here.
He's dead.
Yep. No escape for him as... Oh my... Of course.
DD spawning
8
as
seconds.
Roche.
Well, they're pinging it. They should know it's a max, pretty much a max respawn. They're just going to camp it out. Oh, they want to fight. Let's put a DD rune right in front of the pit.
Amazing play from these guys. A little bit of luck in with it as well,
No,
but you can see right here that there is still a hell of a lot of skill on this team. And
Goes straight through the mid lane. Creeps are in base.
building is gone.
There's no Brewmaster. That just makes this all the more harder. Very long respawn because of the buyback as well. I think this is just many mega creeps.
So hard to deal with, and as you mentioned, they might not necessarily GG out after that. They're going to play through to the bitter end. That is a dead zombie man, as the second tombstone is going to fall. They chase for it for more. Dagon there onto the left track. They're trying to isolate and kill off this Pugna, but the bigger fish to fry are there, is that is a dead Luna.
Yep.
No buyback. Pack your coat, Serenity. You're going to Canada.
Holy cow. This team coming out of nowhere. The open qualifiers. Every year it feels like there's some team from China in the open qualifiers who just will catch people by surprise. We had CDC in the past. We've had countless surprise stories come out of this region, and it's just, you know, not the team you would have expected.